All right, I'm back. We're going down to the docks to do some outreach now. Public space, you know. So hopefully we'll get some engagement down here. We're safe from the literal trolls and the cops here, I think. What's up, buddy? We're gonna make camp right around here, I think. Yeah, right? Carrie, I'm not even kidding you. I pulled out of that area and that guy followed me. I think he was thinking I was going to go to the next town center that was, I think, owned by the same group. So I was like, motherfucker. And I took a little back route to get him off my tail. A shame this has to be a thing that has to happen in this context. All right, looking for lighting here. Looking for lighting. Got like, I don't even know if this is enough. This ain't enough volume. We're gonna go down to the heavy traffic area. This is ridiculous. Hey Holly, how you doing? You're back. Currently looking for an area to set up shop. A lot of people out today. Sign is a little different today. What's going on, guys? All right. The last place I was at, kind of got kicked out of, which is just lame. Okay, well, I hope you feel better. It's actually a beautiful day out in Annapolis. That's where I'm at, Annapolis, Maryland. There's a little scenic for you. See? It's beautiful. We're going to be doing some outreach in the theme of Thanksgiving today. So we'll see how we can outreach and engage with people. Hopefully spur some thought, intercept some archaic mindsets. Remember, us vegans, we were not vegan for the longest time until someone intercepted our kind of schools of thought. Industry propagated schools of thought. So I got a feeling we'll get some characters with this one today. It's pretty intense. I don't think it can be kicked out of this one either. Let's see if we can set it right here. Just gotta make sure the lighting is good. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. Now chances are, everybody, I'll probably run into somebody I know out here. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna lost you guys for a sec. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, we are out here. I think I got my lighting okay. Let's see if this thing will hold. I don't really like the angling at all. So you got 18 of you in here? We're gonna try like this. I swear, every time I use this tripod, it gets worse and worse. Yeah, I know. What's up, everybody? How are ya? Just doing some outreach today. Sad fact. Oh, we're gonna get some characters in this one, I can already tell. I won't, don't worry. God, this... Okay, so next investment is the tripod, guys. This is disgusting. How terrible this has gotten. God almighty, it's terrible. Like, every time I come out here, it gets worse. We'll at least be able to get some live filming done. How's everybody doing? Hi there, Holly. Oh, that's not good. What's up, buddy? How are you?
How's it going?
How's it going? Just doing some outreach today. Feel free to have a chat. Let's see. So, your friend is killing a chicken because he's sick? That's kind of twisted, isn't it? You guys want to see some ducks? Dinghy here. That's sick, bro. Sick. Hi, everybody. Hi there. Boycott abuse. I think that's a fair statement, right? Unless you consider killing, not abuse. Hi, guys. How are you? There's actually a fair amount of people out here today. It's a beautiful day. What's going on, guys? How are you? See if anybody's got a little time. Stevens is an old hardware store that used to be downtown Annapolis. It's kind of a Annapolis culture, I guess. It's been here for probably 50 years, and it's been repurposed into a Mission barbecue, which thank God that went down. You know? Hi guys, how are you? Fancy car right there. Hi there. How are you? You guys are getting some good exercise today.
You're gonna wish there was soda oil.
All right, so anybody that hasn't seen the sign, it says all turkeys, farm turkeys, which is all turkeys, are mercilessly abused. Come talk to me. Oh, I guess there's only one in the room now. Who do we got? Is it Holly? Is it you? Hi there. How's it going, sir? What's up, guys? What's up, buddy? How are you? How's it going? Time to boycott abuse, right? Let's get rid of it.
I'm vegetarian.
Oh, you gotta go vegan though.
Oh yeah.
There's more cruelty in the dairy industry than the beef industry.
Right.
Good, something to look into.
All right.
Oh, okay, cool. Carrie, you're still here. Awesome. Stop abusing animals. Be vegan. Hi, how's it going? Yeah. Hey, everybody. How are you? I'm doing good. Kind of recentering camp here in the city because I was just on private property and was told that the police are coming for me. Had to reposition, so I'll make a little short out of that once I download the video. But you'll see what happens. You'll see what happens. It's just lame. It's sad. What's that, buddy? But anyway, so I left there and I headed here because this is a public space and you're allowed to stand out with a sign here. Isn't it disgusting that you can't stand out with a sign and educate people anywhere if they're willing to listen? It's disgusting. So that guy pissed me off. It says, sorry, you're looking at this side today. It says all farmed animals, or I'm sorry, all farmed turkeys, it can go for animals as well, are mercilessly abused on top. Just starting some outreach. Already had some good exposure so far. So I got my hat on today because I'm trying to be a little, or get my hat on here especially because I'm trying to be a little incog. I know so many people in this town. What's up, guys? How are ya? Sad truth, sad truth. Hi there. And I don't want to get, I don't want people to see me. I'm a very personable person, so I don't want people to start making small talk with me. So I got to be like a movie star, keep my hat down. Some people even call me the Annapolis guy. In America and everywhere else, just the killing in general is the abuse, Chandra. The killing in general, it's unnecessary. And I would file killing under abuse, wouldn't you? I mean, it's kind of a step further. up, buddy? What's going on, guys? How are you? Not much engagement today, but a lot of people are seeing our message here. Well, that's what has to be done, doesn't it, Chandra? And of course, it'll receive hate. There's 3 stages of truth. The first one is ridicule. The second one is violent opposition. The third is acceptance. So in order to get to acceptance, we have to go through that threshold. And you know, if people want to get violent, they can try to get violent with me. I don't think much is going to come out of that for them. Or they can say whatever they want. I could care less. But we don't really care about people's feelings. We're here for the animals. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, but we have to go wash our hands first, I guess. Hi, how are you? You gotta wash your hands first.
Somebody. Guy kind of looked like he wanted to talk. Chandra, it's time to kill that argument. If you were a plant activist, which I don't know, you guys are always disingenuous when you bring this up. If you were a plant activist, you would be vegan because the animals require 8 times more food. They're a biologically inefficient machine that the output is not proportioned to the input. So you're killing a lot more plants by being non-vegan. Food for thought. Plus, plants aren't sentient, my friend.
Probably takes a half an hour. Well, I have to sit down with them every time they go there.
And plus, yeah, exactly. Protein comes from plants, my friend. Hi, guys.
Not all of them. We have 3 that just free range our
As long
farm.
as you don't kill them.
Oh,
The
now
kill,
they got a permanent pardon.
kill is the abuse, right? The kill is the abuse.
One bad day their whole life.
Could be a lot longer. How you doing? Are you gay? Where's this? No, Chandra's not vegan. Come on, guys. Hi, everybody. What's up, buddy? Coffee looks good today.
I'd never be a vegan. A friend of mine was a botanist.
Yeah.
And you know, to get just what you need daily, the human body needs to eat 24 hours a day.
It needs protein.
Right.
Needs the protein, carbs, needs macronutrients, micronutrients.
But that's not enough in plants.
It is. Can you tell me what nutrients missing?
Well,
I can articulate it.
Well, I'm just going by what I've been told by a bunch of botanists.
And that's what many people have the same kind of school of thought. They're all told something by somebody. And the science is pretty solid, where we don't need anything from animals, not one thing.
Yeah.
Look into it. It's a nicer way to live. He's out of here. Oh boy. You guys got to stop with this whole. I can't. Oh, now he's down there talking about me. What's up, buddy? How are you? Sad truth. Hi, everybody. How are you? What? No, they're not a bot. They're here a lot. What kind of views? Right on, right? No need for it.
The ferry. How far is it to the hotel?
How are you? Good. You want to talk? Oh, you might not have a second.
Go.
I got you.
I'm glad you're taking care of service.
No idea what that guy said. What's up, guys? I'm gonna stay for about an hour because this is just perfect. And I feel like I'm gonna get some conversations. I gotta pick my daughter up at 3:15 now. What's up, everybody?
So is it here?
How are you?
And
That's true. Hi, guys. How are you? Not nice, not nice. My daughter is 6 years old. She's been vegan since birth. She's been vegan since birth. She's had no issues. There's a lot of lies out there by incumbent industry telling people that they have to have certain nutrients from meat. You don't. You don't need anything from meat. B12 is supplemented to animals. Hi, guys. What's up, buddy? Hi there. Hi guys, how are you? people out today. Hi, guys. What's going on, everybody? Wow, Holly, you were talking. Hi there. How are you? What's up, buddy? Wow, how are you? How's it going?
All right.
So, did you know about this?
I know about factory farming. Is that what the message is about? Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like a little bait and switch because, as you know, myself, I'm a vegan,
Yeah.
and we try to go out into the public and do outreach, kind of intercept kind of our archaic schools of thought.
Okay.
Um,
Can you tell me what organization do you work for?
No organization.
Oh.
Yeah,
You just do this
yeah.
personally?
There's a lot of us that just go out now because
Oh,
just
okay.
kind of have to. It's-
Are you part of like an online community?
A little online community,
Okay.
yeah, but it's not monetary driven.
Oh.
There's no agenda or anything like that.
Okay.
Just
Like vegan advocacy?
yeah, activists for
okay.
the most part. So, like mainstream media has everything suppressed, so we can't do anything with mainstream
Yeah.
media. So
Uh-huh.
there's too much money behind it. So we go out and we kind of leverage social media, but we like to consider the kill. Also, I mean, I don't know. Would you consider killing under the abuse definition?
Yeah, of animal abuse.
Of abuse in general. Like
Yeah.
in terms of a sentient, living, breathing, thinking, feeling being.
Yeah, I guess the sentient part is the thing that people dispute.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't eat red meat. I eat birds and fish. I've
Yeah.
been that way for like 8 years.
Oh, okay.
But
Gotcha.
I'm not really into the vegan thing because I like too many different foods.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I kind of draw the line at like the cows and pigs and stuff are as being mammalian, like they're closer to our biology.
Yeah.
Wants and needs and things like that.
Yeah.
Whereas fish and stuff I consider less so. So
Yeah. Do you do that? You take the cow out of the equation because is it kind of like your heart telling you not to do that, or is it a taste profile?
It's a moral consideration as well as an environmental consideration.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because like, when we're born, we are all vegan by heart. You put an apple in front of a child or a live cow, there is no animal instinct to go after the cow, kill it, tear it up, eat it. The
Oh,
child-
well, yeah,
the
baby
child
would have a
will-
hard time doing that, though.
Yeah, the child
Yeah.
instinctively will pick the apple.
Right, yeah.
So your heart told you, okay, I don't want to eat cows. And, you know, what we're kind of out here doing is saying anybody sentient, you know, it doesn't really matter to them if it's ethically farmed or local farmed or bunny rabbits and bedspreads. The intrinsic value that individual holds yields our consideration. And when we just vote at the cash
At the
register,
market, yeah.
because that's the big vote. That's the one vote that actually changes things. Is the mechanism of supply and demand.
That's what people are,
Yeah,
spend
we're,
money on.
we're voting to kind of build more factory farms and keep this killing going and just shoring up violence and just kind of hate in the world. And our hearts don't want us to do that. Our hearts that we were born with are much more pure than that. And we've been kind of obfuscated and deceived by industry to kind of have this might is right mentality and kind of food chain, oh, we're the apex
Right.
mentality, and kind of cull these younglings, these 4 and 5 year olds, because they're all little.
Is there a reason you pick turkeys in particular?
Because of the kind of calendar space we're in.
Oh,
So I
okay.
have another
I
one.
didn't even think of that. Oh,
Yeah, like I have
okay.
a few other signs. Like I have a sign, why aren't you vegan yet?
Yeah.
But I literally just got kicked out of a place, and I was threatened with police interjection.
Oh, wow.
And so I had to come here because it's such a contentious topic, and people get so angry because it threatens their enjoyment and their pleasure. So that's enough
Yeah,
of my
I guess
monologue.
so, yeah.
So what's keeping you from being vegan? Is it the taste of chickens and fish?
Yeah, partially. I enjoy
Yeah.
eating those animals.
Yeah, I bet you can find those within the plant kingdom, by textured vegetable protein or
Yeah.
certain seasoning, saucing, texturing techniques.
Right.
I would challenge you to think about what's more important to you, like equilibrating your value system and not being, I know it's going to come off harsh, and I'm not trying to catch you out because I was not vegan for 30 years. Equilibrating your value system and not being a hypocrite, or going and voting for these really archaic, savage systems and saying, I want to see that in the world.
I see. Are you part of an action? Do you have like an action plan or not? You said you're like an individual that's
Yeah.
promoting this stuff.
My
so.
action plan is, I have a YouTube channel, so you can
okay.
actually take one of my cards since you're the first one to actually come up to me and
Oh,
actually
yeah,
have
sure.
the guts to actually have a conversation.
Well, it's like, I mostly wanted to see why turkeys in particular, but
yeah, that's my card. If
Oh, okay,
if you
thank
look on
you.
the back,
Yeah.
there's a speech that really turned me vegan 10 years ago.
Okay,
But
thanks.
that's not a running. I don't run that business anymore, by the way.
Oh,
That's just
okay.
my name. If you look up my name on YouTube, you'll find me.
Gotcha.
There's
so
no
you're
really.
James. Okay.
The whole goal of this is to imbue and proliferate outreach
Okay.
and make people think a little bit.
Just create
because
awareness.
in your day-to-day life, you're probably not going to see someone like me maybe lamenting some thought-provoking ideologies. So that's why we do this, and there's more and more of us popping up. Like, we're live right now on YouTube. We got a few people
Oh, it's
watching.
live.
We're
Okay.
live. Yeah, we're live.
I don't even know if I'm in the frame.
I don't
Yeah.
think you are. And you don't.
Okay.
It's you don't have to
Yeah.
be. But the whole goal is to proliferate outreach because
Gotcha.
there's no one else who's going to do it for us, and it's sure as hell that corporations
I've
aren't
been
going
looking
to do
for,
it.
like, especially since the new president got voted in, I'm looking for ways to be active within, my social interests and stuff
Oh,
like that.
cool.
So I'm definitely against factory farming.
Yeah,
I think personally everybody
and
should
everybody
weigh
is,
less
right?
meat.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think a lot more people would be if they knew what it was like.
yeah. Yeah. If
Speaking
people-
of the new president, it's like a lot of that labor is done by immigrants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of kept sequestered into this section of society where people don't have a lot of interactions with them.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah,
So I was just wanted to know if there is a broader movement or whatever.
There definitely is. Like the active vegan movement is growing, and the more that we come out and do this, the more there will be people kind of posted at different areas, just having conversations like this.
Right.
And
you said I was the first person to speak with you
today.
You get to,
I've had tons of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, today. So you can look at my channel. You can see some of these interactions and conversations. Some are nice, some are very not nice. But
Oh, yeah.
in order to get to a point of change, you have to kind of hit these thresholds of violent opposition and ridicule and things like that.
Right.
But so you said, and I like to kind of narrow things and wrangle things right back. Like, you could, theoretically, in 2024, you could be vegan. You could easily do it.
Yeah.
And you could buy and find things that taste just like the chicken and the fish, and almost
Yeah,
identical.
sure.
And you don't get the cholesterol, the saturated fat, the hormones, the IGF, the growth factors. You don't get any of that crap. You literally get a clean vessel. I've been vegan about 11 years. You get a clean vessel. My daughter's vegan. She's been vegan since birth. You have a clean vessel, and you feel a lot lighter. If you're spiritual, you'll feel spiritually a lot lighter. I challenge you to think about moving forward from here on out, and the kind of voting you'll do at the cash register from here on out.
All right. Well, thanks for your consideration. And nice
Absolutely.
To speak with you, man. Appreciate
Thanks.
your time.
What was your name, by the
Yeah,
way?
Jacob.
Jacob, I'm Jimmy.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Jim, you said?
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the card it says James.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
government issued name. but I
Right,
go
of
by
course.
Jimmy, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Jimmy.
Check
Appreciate
it
your
out.
time, man.
Thanks
Yeah.
for stopping by. Have a great day. It's beautiful.
Yeah, sure is. It's hot.
Well, that was a great conversation, everybody. Yeah, very nice. Thanks, Tavon. Yeah, it was. We'll see how he moves forward. Hopefully, he'll think about it next time he's at that pivotal point.
Question.
Oh.
No, I think
Oh, very cool. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Yeah. So when I say vegan, I don't mean, or when I reference vegan, I don't mean like isolated, exclusively vegan.
Yeah. That's
But
fine.
if you, lemongrass, you can find a lot of vegan options. We go to Chipotle a lot. Cooper Kitchen has nothing to do with it.
Sorry, I'm a flight attendant. I'm just here.
Oh, so
for-
cool. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, so Trooper Kitchen is about 5 minutes away, and they have about half their menu is vegan by design, and they're really moving forward in that upscale packaging space, kind of away from animal products, more healthy, anti-inflammatory foods. Other than that, this house right here,
I know.
it ain't easy. It
Yeah.
ain't easy. Not in this.
I mean, I always bring my food, but I'm like, oh, let me see.
Yeah. Gosh. Thinking of like different cars that might have like
Someday.
it's tough. There's a Chipotle actually behind those cars.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find something there. But it's slim pickings when it comes to creative, creating
We need to do a chef challenge here. I live in Santa Barbara, so I did it for 3 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I moved to Denver, which they already have somebody doing it. But
Denver
that
has some
actually,
action going on.
they really do. But it was great because the restaurants realized,
Yeah.
oh my God, we need to have options on the menu. They
Yeah.
all did really well
It's
during
a
the
business
we did
move,
it.
too. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once we convince them, and the public has this kind of like archaic school thought taken out of it, take the veil off, and there's more supply and demand that favors vegan food, you're going to see tons of vegan food. People are going to make money, but right now it's all.
And it's so expensive when we try to go out.
Oh my
Is it?
gosh,
Yeah.
a salad is $18. A salad is $18 because of subsidies. We don't get any subsidies. Vegan food, there's no money behind it.
Yep.
It's unfortunate, But thanks for being vegan.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, no.
I come
18
out-
years.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I.
Shit, I just.
Oh no, you're okay. That area seems so fun. But yeah, me and a few other friends, we do. And you're not on in the shot. We do live outreach. We just go to cities, spaces, and stuff like that. Try to like prompt schools of thought, plant seeds, and get people thinking. Because it starts with a little seed, and then
Especially this time of year, man. Traditions are
Exactly.
hard. Traditions are so hard to break.
They're
people
so
from. They
hard.
get so bad.
Oh, you should. Oh, the comments I've heard today. Yeah. Oh my God, I won't go into it. But yeah, the comments they're merciless themselves. But that's how you get the truth through violent
For
opposition.
you for doing
right?
it, because this is the hard work.
Yeah. But no, 18 years is amazing. That's amazing, and you probably feel amazing too. You look great, and you probably feel amazing.
This is a red eye getting in at 6 a.m. sleeping for 4 hours, and you're.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. If you want to follow me, I don't have any cards left, but I have a YouTube channel. My
Okay.
name is James. My last name is Dirk, Durca, and that's the name of my channel. And I just post interactions like the one I had with the previous guy, just with non-media, kind of intercepting schools of thought, just like I know.
Just on YouTube, or are you on Instagram or anything?
I'm on YouTube, just YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna make a note.
Yeah, and I always love support, fellow vegans, and I have a lot of them in the room right now, activists and vegans, and
D-U-R-K-I-N?
sorry, that's the traditional Irish spelling, but we got messed up in New York way back when, so it's D-U-R-C-A-N. Yeah. Totally check that out.
Change the spelling.
What was your name, by the way?
Or it's Beth.
Beth, awesome.
Or Ginger when I'm flying, either way.
Okay, I got you. Got to have the alter ego. That's cool. That's cool.
I don't want people to know me.
I feel that. Makes sense.
All right, well, have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Have
it's
a
nice
great
to meet you.
day. Well,
Good luck.
Godspeed. Good luck. She was nice. Oh, boss man. All right, boss man's back. Oh boy. All right, bye, Holly. Hope you feel better. Got some cute little duckies over here joining me. Yeah. All this traffic. Unbelievable traffic. That's how it is this time of year, though, especially here in Annapolis. Hi, guys. Yep. What's up, buddy? How are you? Hi. Oh, really? With carrots? Wow. Yeah, that E. coli is merciless, too. Most of the time I hear about E. coli, it's with it's meat. How you doing? Buddy.
How you doing today?
How you doing? I'm doing good. That was cool. I was just talking to that lady. She was asking me for vegan places in the city. I told her it's slim pickings. The city is rather inundated with animal food. Yeah, me either. Stop abusing animals. I've never known anybody that has. Much safer way to go, you know?
Ahí trabajaba con el Vicenta, yo lo fui a ver una vez.
I honestly don't know too much about E. coli either. I'll be candid with you. And air, wow. All right, guys, I got a bat. I'm gonna stay for a bit. I'm kind of liking the vibe here. I'll stay till I actually have to leave. I gotta pick my daughter up at like 3:15. 3:30 we can probably get away with. Nothing on the books today, so why not come out here and get some fresh air? Maybe talk. Awful lot of eyes now. We're in the center of the city here. Big elephant in the room. Bait these guys in. What's going on, guys? How are you? You're glad you're doing that. Yes, sir. Oh boy, here comes the politics. Trump is an animal killer himself. Don't count on him to save you. One thing about veganism is that it's apolitical, which is a beautiful thing. It's also atheist. It's just the golden rule. That's it. Simple. Hi guys. What's going on, everybody? It's amazing that people's reflexes to defend abuse. Most people they're just too inundated. The conditioning is thick. Like a lot of these people don't feel like that, I guarantee you. They're so reflexively contentious. A lot of people think you still need it for nutrition too, so we have to dispel that. Hi there. Sad truth, sad truth. A lot of violence. Exactly. And the power of it. So apparently there's something trending on Reddit right now. Did you guys hear about that? With that wedding? So basically, there was a husband and a wife, and they wanted to have a vegan wedding. So they made everything vegan, and they didn't tell anybody that it was all vegan. And everybody showed up and enjoyed the food, didn't know any better. And I'm sure they vetted everybody for allergies and such. I mean, that would be the intuitive thing to do. I don't know for sure, but I'm sure they did that. And then apparently some family members of the bride and groom decided to bring in a bunch of pizzas and meat and cheese and kind of crash the wedding and lament, oh, here's some real food. And the bride went to another room crying. The groom was upset. He told the cousin and all the family to leave. And it was just a huge thing. And if you listen to a lot of the radio rhetoric, I mean, everybody says, don't force your beliefs on, they shouldn't have forced their beliefs on others. Well, what about you forcing your beliefs on the animals? Because that's what's happening. What's up, guys? How are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
How are you? Nice day out here. Doing a little outreach. A little outreach. Trying to intercept, common schools of thought. There they are. What's going on, guys? I think one pro tip I would give to people doing outreach, just talk to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Why not? What's going on, guys? How are you? A lot of people don't talk. They just kind of walk by, and that's fine, And a lot of times you'll hear them kind of talk smack under their breaths. Right? Exactly. Stop. And that's what, sorry, I kind of got sidetracked there, but isn't that unbelievable that that happened? And the radio, everyone talking on the radio, they're all supporting the non-vegans, saying, don't throw your beliefs on other people. It's not right. It's a load of shit, and it's got to stop. And you can't really, like going back to social conditioning, it's not really, I can't judge anybody because I wasn't vegan for 30 years, People are so socially conditioned. What time I got? Oh, I got some time. That's the move. Bring your own food. Trust me, I'm in the same boat. That's the move. You got to bring your own food. It sucks, but that's the case. And you still got to eat with everybody eating all that crap. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Poor turkeys. Sad truth. Yep, exactly. And people need to know that it's unnecessary now. And you need to know that deep in their hearts, that it's unnecessary. You don't need any part of it in your diet at all. Hi, guys. How are you? You literally need nothing of it in your diet at all. So we got to ask ourselves, why the hell are we doing this to them? Good people will change. Good people will change. I have faith. Yep, exactly. Exactly. What's going on, guys? How are you? Sad truth. What's going on, team? How are you guys? Tough facts, tough facts. How you doing? What's going on, buddy? Just keep on abusing those animals, right? Exactly. Tavon, absolutely right. Absolutely right. What's going on, guys? Tough fact. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. I'll take a listen.
Yeah, so I'm just out here doing a little outreach. A lot of people in their common day-to-day goings don't really have some kind of truth imbued into the context of things. So, what do you think of the design?
Birthday.
Here's a good sign.
It's a tough swallow. But we're out here at college. We all go out to the same thing. There's more of this norms popping up every day. And we try to yield outreach, get people thinking about the vote, the main vote that actually counts, not the ballot, but the vote at the cash register when you check out, and what systems you support with that 3 times a day vote that actually changes things. Well, politics are very gray. We don't know what's going to change. Everything's speculation.
Right.
Everybody's talking. For the most part, everyone's out for themselves. But in 2024, it's scientifically known that we don't need any diets. So we are out challenging people to think about this and ask ourselves, well, why the hell are we doing this? So what do you think about that? It's a loaded.
Yeah, and I've sort of actually been thinking about it a little bit. I don't have a full thought on it.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion on it. But
Yeah.
I'm glad people are aware of it. And I'm like, that's what I like.
And most people are not aware. I was not aware for 30 years.
I like that you're aware of saying something.
Yeah. And, mainstream has everything on lock. Like, they're not going to let any kind of information like this permeate into the mainstream media. So we have to use social media. Like, I'm live on YouTube right now. You're not in the shot. And we have to lever social media to get people thinking. Like, I got a lot of people listening right now, and you out here. I kind of have an elephant in the room for everybody to see and make it more palpable. So I would challenge you to think about that vote with $1 and that kind of equilibrating of your values that going vegan does. Because most people are not aligned with their values. Like, they say they're for protecting others, abstaining from violence, abstaining from oppression, but then all of a sudden, we're voting for these systems. We're voting to build more slaughterhouses. Like, they're building more slaughterhouses because people want to eat meat. We don't
Right.
So what would stop you from going vegan?
Nothing. I'm actually I don't eat much meat as it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I
awesome.
eat a little bit, but I feel the same way. I'd rather eat vegetables.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah. Well, I would challenge you to think.
I like animals,
Right? And you eat a little bit, and that's great. A lot of people say, well, I've cut meat out to some degree.
Like
I will eat
eggs
a
and
little
stuff.
bit. But like, intrinsic value speaking, like, the animal doesn't care how little you eat. The one that has to die for you literally only cares about their life.
Yeah.
And that's just a snippet of truth from what
There needs to
actually
be honor
happens.
and all that kind of respect,
Yeah, but not with killing. I mean, you can't honor and kill someone at the same time. Like, I mean, that's, hunters bring this up all the time. It makes no sense at all. It's it hurts my brain. But there's no need to kill.
Yeah.
Fine. Like, we don't need to do that. I can't judge an Indian in a different geographic area that has to do that to survive. But I have a fucking Chipotle right there. You know what I mean? I can definitely put that into account with my choices. So that's the biggest thing that would stop you is kind of just the infrequent partaking of. Maybe you like the taste, I'm assuming.
No, I don't like the way it makes you feel. Nothing just.
Yeah. You know what? You sound like a future vegan to me.
So yeah, just something just easy.
Yeah, you sound like a future vegan to me. And you can find these things that are like textured. Yeah, textured vegetable protein, right? You can find different versions that simulate meat, that simulate eggs, that simulate cheese. And there's less harm involved.
The Wonder Burger and all that tofu.
Yeah. You like those. So I'm not saying all those are healthy.
When I was growing up, my mother raised us vegetarian for like 10 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
get a picture there.
Yeah,
Then
sure.
I gotta keep stepping, but
Absolutely. You can look. I don't have any cards on me right now, but you can look at my channel name. It's James Durkin on YouTube.
James Duncan.
James Durcan. You can look at it. There's other conversations like me and you are having right now, and there's a lot of information in each video. I kind of put a bunch of educational documentaries up there, website resources and the such. So you can see a lot of information that will help you go vegan. There's even one website called challenge22.com where they hook you up with a nutritionist, tell you all the stuff you need. It's not hard. With the vitamins and nutrients, it's not hard. I don't look at any of that shit.
Yeah.
I've been vegan 11 years. My daughter's been vegan since birth. She's healthier than all of her friends.
I feel better when I don't eat.
Yeah, and you feel better. And if you're spiritual, you're gonna feel spiritually better. If you're, into health, you're gonna feel much healthily better.
I wouldn't go full vegan, but I'll
And you don't need eggs. And when you vote for eggs,
like it.
yeah, but you know about the system?
No,
Like-
I'm not gonna go.
But think about it, when eggs, like
I'm
when
fine.
you buy eggs,
Yeah.
you literally say, okay, little male chick, you're going into a blender and you're gonna die. Because that's what they do to all the male chicks in the industrial space.
Yeah.
And that's the system we currently pay for. And we don't need any of that in our diet. You can find like
Yeah,
stuff
it
like
doesn't-
just egg.
It doesn't bother me that like I don't have.
Yeah.
That's like that doesn't bother me too much.
Yeah, but thanks for stopping by. I
Yep.
really appreciate that.
All right.
Think about it, because the longer
Yeah.
you're not vegan, the longer you are, putting this energy into the world.
My man.
Have
thank
a
you.
great day.
Yep.
Here. He seemed pretty cool. He was pretty receptive, nice guy, and the one thing I got to keep reminding myself to do is keep my messaging strong. I'm a very nice kind of gregarious guy, but I need to remind myself to keep my messaging strong. If I'm gonna be this nice, which I am by design, I got to keep the messaging strong. So thanks you guys for keeping me accountable there. I think maybe he'll think about that. I'm getting new cards this week, and I got, wait till you see them, they're awesome. I got Gary's speech on one side, on the other side I got all the resources, and I think they look cool. So instead of handing out my damn business card from a vegan training business I used to have, I'll be able to hand out, I write Gary's speech on the back, I'll be able to hand out actual cards. Thanks, Gary. Let's see, I think I got about 25 minutes, guys, and I gotta head out, gotta pick up my daughter. Whew. Hi, guys. What's going on, everybody? Tough fact, tough fact. Hey, Giggly, how's it going? Yep.
Pre-race dinner.
Yeah, we've been out here for a little bit. Sign today says all farm turkeys are mercilessly abused, and kind of a prompt for engagement. That's what we're doing today in this Thanksgiving time, very violent time of year, very oppressive time of year. Thanks. There you go. Like and subscribe if you like. Stop abusing animals. Be vegans. Got my back here. Yeah, so I finally got some new equipment too. I got a new Rode Wireless mic system. So I'll be setting that up this week. I actually got it, but I have to go to Best Buy to get the like the lightning cable, unfortunately, so I couldn't use it today. And I'll start making some new videos, kind of rectangular, but not live, just more outreach based. And I'm trying to get the green light to go on campus at AACC and do some outreach there to the students. ACC is a college near me, and there's tons of kids, tons of outreach potential there.
And I was like turning it, she said to me,
So I'll be making some more outreach-based, non-live videos as well soon, guys. Yes, thank you, Tavon. I'm bad at promoting myself. Terrible. And I'm terrible with technology too, but I'm learning as I go. But yeah, and I'll still be doing lives too. I really like this live model. I think more of us should go out here and do lives. We'll just be popping up everywhere, and we'll be live, and I think that's really awesome. Bye, guys. All right. Easy to look the other way. Easy to look the other way. But with the campus thing, I'd like to have like a table with some footage and maybe some leaflets. And it's funny because this campus I graduated from, so I may see professors that I knew and stuff, which would be kind of funny. And outreach them. Does anybody know, off the top of your head, if you can go on just without asking permission onto a public campus? Does anybody know that? Because from what I've seen, a lot of these videos, a lot of activists are just there and they're doing outreach on the campus. It seems pretty seamless. I've emailed them a few times and haven't heard back, so I'm waiting for some emails. I may call them today, see what the SOP is on that. Tough back.
You're the man, though. You're the man, though.
Have a good day. Couldn't really get that guy. He was in and out. Maybe I should have got him in. What's going on, guys? Oh, okay. Yeah, if it's a private university, I don't think I can do that. But last time I checked, it's a public university. So if it's public, I'm pretty sure I can. What's up, buddy? Yeah. A lot of people trying to see the sign. People across the street. What's going on, guys? How are you? Tough fact.
What's up, man?
Tough fact. How you doing?
Good.
What's going on
with that?
So, just out here doing some outreach. A lot of people don't know what happens behind closed doors when it comes to their food, and it's not nice. So, mainstream media has everything kind of suppressed. You really can't find anything out legitimately from mainstream media information, but social media yields us to kind of connect with people and engage and educate as far as some articulated facts of how animals are harvested and grown. It's never nice. So, like this sign right here is basically, I don't know if you knew, but turkeys, they get their beaks cut off, they get their toes cut off. The males have this thing on their beak called a snoosh. You have the beak and the snoosh comes up like this. It's like that. It kind of looks ugly, but it's part of their body, and they cut those off in order for proper business flow and stuff like that. Did you guys know how terrible?
No, I know there's a lot of groups that don't like the way animals are treated when they become food at some point. But have you ever had turkey?
Of course, 30 years. I was not vegan for 30 years. So I've been vegan about 11 now. My daughter's been vegan since birth. There's a lot of misinformation on health out there, and everybody believes it. Doctors don't know anything about nutrition, unfortunately. They get about 3 hours in aggregate over their whole MD tenure. So in 2024, we don't have to do it. So we're asking people, why the hell are we still doing it if we don't have to? What do you think about that? It's tough. It's a tough.
I know it's a tough
sentiment.
sell.
It's
It
a tough.
really is,
It's a tough.
yeah.
It is a tough sell.
Yeah.
I mean, myself, I can't catch you out. Like I said, for 30 years, I was eating meat and cheese and milk and eggs every single meal. But I saw a speech on YouTube called "The Best Speech You'll Ever Hear" by a guy named Gary Yourofsky. He goes to campuses. He used to go to campuses nationwide, and he had these speeches, and he articulated things so perfectly that for me, I was so conditioned. It took me 3 times to watch it. The first 2 times, I was just like, "Fuck this guy. He's righteous. He thinks he's better. Fuck this guy." But then after it set in, I realized, the hell, and it's really
Is it more the process. What if you hunt turkeys and you like a hunter? Is
I mean,
that
it's
different
kind of
for
like
you,
I know it's kind of gray, but it is kind of like a vegan dialogue I would have here.
Gotcha,
like
yeah.
we're definitely against hunting because you're taking somebody's life that doesn't want to die. And there's nothing that I can't judge Inuits in their geographical region. I can't judge people in Alaska that have to do it to survive, but I sure as hell can judge someone that doesn't need to do it and just goes out for the thrill of the kill or the taste pleasure of somebody's body. So that's
That
what I'm
makes
out
sense. So
here.
you've switched to vegan and just kind of that's what you've embraced now. And
Yeah, and a lot of us are, and you'll see a lot more of us popping up like this because this is the only.
So when you drive by
outlet.
Chick-fil-A, do you still get mouth watering? You have to, right?
It's funny. Even the smell of it, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. But you can
You still
find.
get their salads, but not the chicken.
Yeah,
salads.
you can
Yeah.
find vegan versions of everything.
Yeah.
And you don't get the cholesterol, you don't get the growth factors, you don't get the
Do
hormones.
you do like the
IGF-1.
vegan meat, like to trick yourself? Like, do you
You
try
know,
that just to do that? Like
I don't
Impossible
really-
meats
It
and all
doesn't
that?
it still have to be like,
I like the Impossible
chemically
meats.
engineered to be able for it to be edible?
That's why I don't like recommending that. I mean, I can tell you, I think anecdotally that it's a lot healthier than the animal-based counterpart. But you don't have to eat that stuff, like the Beyond or the Impossible. You don't have to. You can eat just vegetables, start seasoning and texturing and saucing to kind of bring on that meat feel, that texture.
Is
that
it more about the
mouthful.
process of how, or is it the fact that it's just a living organism?
It's a
So what do you-
sentient living
so
organism.
how about just like in Africa when a lion goes after a gazelle? That's just nature.
We get this, and this is a yes.
Sharks in the ocean,
I get
with
it.
tuna.
I know, and it's ferocious
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
But we can't base our moral.
Is it because
kind
we
of-
can think and we can
We have,
reason
exactly.
that we should?
We're moral agents. We're not moral.
Yeah.
I think they call it patients. People that are at the subject of.
But you're right. You could probably get your protein from other sources.
Totally.
But you'd have to train yourself to.
Oh, you could totally do it, and it's not hard. There's a website called challenge22.com where you can go to that. They hook you up with a nutritionist. They tell you, if you have any questions, what you need to be eating. But like net, like after all said and done, I've been vegan 11 years. I don't watch anything. I don't track anything. Every single vegetable and fruit has every single amino acid that there is, just in varying quantities. So there's nothing
What
missing.
about protein powders? Are you okay with protein powders?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like there's vegan protein
Let's say you
powders.
have egg protein powder.
Yeah.
Where did they get the protein from to make the protein powder? They got it from an egg, right?
Oh well, if you're using egg, yeah, but we reject everything.
You know what I'm saying?
use
Like
of
if
an
you,
animal.
I'm not actually eating the egg or the animal, but the protein powder came from.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's a little bit broader. So
Yeah.
there are systems behind these industries. So you look at an egg and you eat it, that's harmless. Sure, upon first looking at it. But then behind the curtain, there's a vote you're doing at the cash register. You go to the cash register, buy the eggs, that's your vote. And the vote propagates certain systems and certain wheels to turn. And the egg industry, the one really thing that nobody knows about it is that the mail checks are useless. So what do you think they do with those guys?
Get rid of them.
They got a protein blender, or like a commercial sized blender, and they just dump them all in. It's their first day of life. They're just seeing the world for the first time. And that's what happens. And
I think you're right. I think it's probably a cool process how it goes. The people that are
cool.
firsthand bringing it to market. The ones that work at the farms or wherever the industry. Like the ones when the cows come through, they gotta get them in the head.
The dairy, and I'll tell you one thing. Since we brought up eggs, dairy is worse than beef tenfold. Do you guys know how a cow?
Oh yeah, we've seen the videos.
Really? Yeah. Like with the, I won't articulate it because it's disgusting.
I mean, we do more of like the nuts or whatever.
Oh, like
Almond,
almond milk.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just case in point that the more outreach happens, the more people think things will change. Like you look at the milk aisle in any store, there's a lot of allergy things out there, but there's also a lot of people that don't want to put growth hormones and IGF-1 into their body that's meant for a cow, not a human. So you look at that section and it's like half regular milk now and half plant milk now because of action that has been taken in, outreach and things in these dialogues like this. So it comes down to the vote with the dollar and what you want to vote with and what you want to teach your kids to vote with.
Yeah, but it's still like back and forth though, like at the end of the day. Like
it's what?
Things just engineered like chemically, like made somewhere else and then something naturally coming from like a source.
We're gonna grow and
it's
stuff
just
really
like,
wanted it perfect.
That's the way to go. Yeah, but we can like veganic,
that's
organic.
just kind of hard to do.
Yeah,
Backyard,
that's impossible.
maybe?
But that's not veganism is not that. Veganism is not like, let's be perfect. Veganism is what's most practical and possible.
Is fish part of veganism?
Oh, 100%. There's a book I'll leave you with.
Yeah, fish get killed pretty brutally.
You just said the turkeys, but fish, you catch them in a net or whatever, and you have to kill them too. I mean,
Exactly. No, fish is part of veganism. Like we don't eat fish.
Oh, you
at
don't
all.
eat fish?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
You're against that too.
There's
like
a book
fishing.
called What a Fish Knows by a guy named Jonathan Balcombe. It's like thick, and it's everything a fish knows familially, intrinsically, how their dynamics work mobily underwater, and it's unbelievable to see how beautiful these creatures are. And it's a terrible death when they die. It's so quick to us, but if you read how he articulates what they feel, it'll blow your mind. We can't even fathom that in
Do you think
common
fish have
language.
emotions? Or you think it's just
absolutely.
more they have just they feel pain.
If you read the book, you'll see how they display emotions, and it has to do with observing them in a fish tank. There's a whole chapter on how he observes familial
Or do they
dynamics.
react? Do they just have an innate reaction to
Well, that would be
to
more like a-
predators and stuff?
I would say they of course have that, but there is an emotional. I mean, they're sentient, so they have the ability to suffer, feel pain, have an experience of life. Unlike plants, plants do not have that. Plants do not have a central nervous system. Plants do not have a brain. They are not sentient. But we draw the line at sentience, and that's where things become problematic.
Doesn't you feel like a turkey or fish has like some sort of a conscience where they know what's happening to them?
Oh, for sure. I mean,
versus a plant which doesn't know anything.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
No brain,
I don't favor animals over humans. I favor humans over animals. But that doesn't mean I have to do unto them, kind of reject the golden rule in their case. We can extend this now, and we can teach our kids to do this now. I have a kid. She's been, like I said, she's been vegan since birth, and I want to teach her not to touch a spider. I want her to carry that on and carry that to her.
To the next one, like bugs.
Yeah.
You put bugs in the same category?
Of course.
Like in Asia and other countries, bugs are a delicacy.
Sure. Yeah. And it's a gradient. And I probably kill bugs a lot. And the food I eat, the crops, there are bugs being killed. There are animals being killed. But it's not about like perfection, like I said. It's about it's
do the
intent.
best you can.
Intent.
to
And,
avoid
and when you know better, you do better. That's it. That's it. And mainstream media has us so blinded because of how things have been done since 10,000 years ago when herding culture came to be. And it's just continued. And it's all money, 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 money. And there's no ethos underneath any of it all.
So if you go way back, like to cavemen and stuff, weren't they hunting animals?
Yeah, for sure. And they had to.
Berries off the tree. They're doing both.
Yeah, and they had to.
They need the protein to survive.
In that context, historical context, absolutely.
So is there a circumstance where it's okay?
For sure. Oh, if I'm on a desert island and I have to kill, I'd probably kill a human. You know, if I had no choice. But these are contextual kind of hypotheticals.
Yeah. Okay.
And I like how you brought that up because, yeah, we evolved doing that, but now we can evolve out of it. We don't have to keep doing it. We can evolve out of it, and we have the agency and the autonomy and for God's sakes, the technology to be just unbelievable. But we're nullifying our net optimal effect on the planet by this culling and this just savagery.
You know how we saw you? We were over there having a couple drinks.
Oh, yeah.
We saw you turning. You never turned that way with the sign. Like you turned for
we
a
were trying to
second.
figure out, like,
gotcha.
I was like, what's he out there doing?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming by because
Yeah,
not many
I told
people.
my wife here, I was like, everyone, as long as you meet in the middle and have a conversation,
Yeah.
and understand the other position,
Yeah.
that way, I appreciate
this
you.
is a healthy
all that
dynamic,
stuff.
and I've had,
Yeah.
and I don't have an agenda. I'm not with an organization. I'm with myself, and there's
Yeah,
many of us.
that's what you're
I don't even think we're filming anymore, but there's many of us that are out here doing the same thing, and we just hand out cards. I actually ran out of them. I don't have my cards right now, but if you search my name, it's James. My last name's Durkin, Durcan. Then you can find my YouTube channel, and you'll see a lot of dialogues like this. There's a variety of different dialogues like this, and we can use social media nowadays, and it's going to get interesting when I think change is going to start coming in the next decade or so. We'll see. But, having healthy conversations like this, not fucking judgy conversations from, there's some people.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that don't want to hear anything. They think the way they think, and it's like that. I was like, I was like, let's just go see what's going on over there.
Yeah. But I
think you've made some sense.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, and I appreciate the reception.
Most important question is who's your favorite Marvel superhero?
Okay, you ready for this? Spider-Man.
Okay, I like the Hulk.
Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. And I think that's related to our dialogue right here. And I did not plan that. I just remembered that I have a Marvel hat on.
Yeah,
but
I'm the Hulk. I have all the Hulk comic books.
Oh, the Hulk's amazing.
Hulk,
favorite Hulk. It can't be Eric Bana.
Secret Wars collection. I don't know if you... Secret Wars, they had like limited 12 series edition.
I'm not too into Marvel. I'm a big movie buff. I'm more DC. I'm a big movie buff, but not necessarily, I guess I'm not too into Marvel.
I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, there was a point where he had a black uniform at one point. Spectacular Spider-Man had black with a white spider in the middle of his chest. He was all black.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
My favorite's Tobey. I'm 42. My favorite's the Tobey Maguire one. That was my favorite one.
Yeah.
Back, I remember we all started finding out what he was eating because he had the abs, and we're like, I want to be like Tobey now, And then all of a sudden, all the stars started doing niche diets.
Yeah.
But thanks for stopping by. If you can remember my name, maybe check out the channel, James Durcan. My name is James, Durcan. And I like to leave people with, like, from moving forward, like, every time you go to the cash register, there'll be a kind of a moment where you have that decision: do I want to imbue violence into the world, or do I want to imbue benevolence into the world? And that's what I like to leave people with. What was your name?
Travis. Nice to meet you.
Jimmy. I go by Jimmy. What was your name?
Kimberly.
Nice to meet you guys.
Pleasure meeting you, James. Thanks
for stopping by.
Appreciate it, man.
Having the guts to stop by.
Absolutely. Take care.
Have a great day.
Have a good way.
Take care. Oh, we're still rolling, huh? Oh no, I got frozen. Okay, I guess I'm back. I think the conversation got nullified. We had a great conversation there. Did you guys see? How long have I been frozen for? Crap. That's okay. But just so you know, I think we made some good headway there. That couple had been staring at me from the window, and they were trying to read the sign. So they finally came up, and he had some really good questions, and he had some good objections, and I think it was a healthy dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to leave. I got to go pick up Alex. Thanks for stopping by, and you'll see me definitely next Sunday and then Monday. I'll be doing some lives most likely, and probably some actual more planned outreach vids. Thanks for the support, everybody. Appreciate it. Guys, have a great vegan day.